Yep.
Mhm.
So, where am I? All right, give me a moment. I just have to log into a few things here to assess the situation.
Okay. I have a hard stop at 12:30, by the way.
Oh, you do? Oh, wait, where's my phone for my?
Yeah. After
Multi-factor?
that, I have to make a phone call. So after that, I would be able to chat. But
Okay, give me one second. Sorry, my phone. What is it? All right. Sorry, two-factor. All right.
Sean, did you say two-factor?
Yeah, it's referred to as two-factor or
Yes.
MFA.
No, I thought you said too fat here, and I was like,
Oh,
what?
no. Factor.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're in Debbie's computer right now, or Tiffany's?
mine. Well,
Tiffany's sharing her screen. I
I'm
think.
sharing my screen.
Okay. Let's see the draft. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take control of both of your computers.
Oh. And Sean, I already got myself into Crystal. So I'm kind of at the same spot where Tiffany is, but once we enter the password, that's when I'm getting the error message.
Okay. Alright, so this is Tiffany's, and this is. Oh, you guys have the same exact thing open, okay?
Well, I think so. Sean, the report that I'm looking at the same report, but mine is dated for February, and Tiffany's is for March.
Okay,
I'm going to
so
minimize my.
what I'm going to
minimize
do is
the-
I'm going to share my screen, okay?
Oh,
Okay, so because I'm logged into your computers and I can share what I'm seeing here.
oh, sorry. Here I'm like minimizing.
Yeah. So you can, Debbie, you can minimize this. Okay. So I got control of both your computers. So this, Debbie, is yours. Can you initiate the process of trying to connect to get the error message again?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me put in, do you know that password?
I believe, yeah, I was given, starts with run.
I believe so. I'd have to check.
Run forever, I think. 24.
And this is this for CU and J? Okay.
You inject. Yeah, I have access to UTF.
Yeah, it runs forever 24. Okay.
Okay.
SQL state database vendor code. Does this report have anything to do with SQL that you're aware of?
What's SQL?
SQL, like an SQL database. If you don't know the answer, that's fine. I'm just wondering. Okay, INSB, CLA driver. Okay. And then so what I'm doing is I'm going to look at both your accounts side by side. Okay, so So Hardik, you see what I'm kind of looking at here? You see the ODBC administrator here?
Are we gonna mess you up
Yeah.
if we expand our screen?
Yeah, no, don't touch anything. Don't touch
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so this is Tiffany's, right? You see how she has CUNJ Keystone and UTF Keystone? And then 32-bit IBM DB2 driver, right? And now here's Debbie's. She has UTFs, but she does not have CUNJ.
Okay.
So then what we're gonna do is again, copy 2, right? Advanced settings, base. We're gonna copy the settings here. Okay, description. Whatever. Okay.
You want me to put in the password again? No?
No, I got it. Thank you. Okay, just want to make sure. We'll cancel that. ODBC. No. Password. MSS. Oh, that's right. The MSS laptop. Oops. There we go. Why is it not letting me select another? Wait, that's no, that's the wrong one. MSS repo. Yeah, data source name. Why is this doing this? Okay. This is okay, 32-bit. Okay. Does the UTF stuff work for you fine?
Yes. I only go into, yes, yeah, I tested it for Tiffany's reports and I was able to get into it.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do while you're doing this. I'm gonna go and make my call. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay.
And I'll be back. Actually, Sean, put me on mute.
Yeah. Let me-
Okay.
There we go. I'll see.
seems like the CUNJ data source earlier that not added in the uh, crystal report.
Yeah. So we gotta fix this first. So this is database, right?
Mhm.
So database right here. That's the database. Okay. The next thing is the host name. Okay, which we'll add here.
So is this also able to open in the Excel? I mean,
This is crystal reports, not Excel. So it's similar because it has to do with the DB2 and the database and all that, but this is a different problem than the Excel with the other person,
okay.
but related reports.
So these report always open in the browser. I mean, not open in the Excel or any format.
No, they're doing this through crystal reports through the application.
Okay, okay.
Host name is not valid. Let's see. Okay, can we try to run this again?
Yeah. It shows March. You want me to try a
Very good.
different date?
Yeah, try whatever you can
Okay.
to test, that it actually, I mean, it's connecting, it's not giving an error
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
So Hardik, if you can take notes for this so that if this comes up again, and if your notes don't work for everybody, then you can always refer, compare one person to another depending what they're doing. In this case for MSS, 2 or 3 or 4 people use Crystal reports.
Okay.
So you can compare that to their machine, and
So,
yeah.
okay. So right now we have, I mean, as per my observation, the CUNJ database was not added, so we configured the CUNJ DB, and after that, the error gone.
Yeah, so in Debbie's computer, the CUNJ data source was missing,
Okay.
so we needed to add it. And then when I added it, it just gave me a couple of problems because when I was entering the host name and all that,
Okay.
I needed to add it to the TCP tab instead of the advanced features tab. But but yeah, I just replicated the information that was on Tiffany's machine from here,
Okay.
right? Then obviously you see the database name, the host name, and the port. The difference was when I added it, where the heck is it? Oh, that's weird. ODBC driver, okay. So the difference was I added it with data source name. It was just behaving a little different in Debbie's machine. So whatever. Then, I figured it out. I just need to add it on the TCP/IP tab instead of just the advanced settings. And
So,
then it let me add it.
so Sean, credentials, I mean, what credentials we have put in the ODBC? I mean, I can see the username automate and, did not see the password.
Yes, so that I will give you so that you can document that. But I believe, Debbie, is it expected that you guys know the username and password for these databases, the automate and all that, or is that something Tiffany provides?
I didn't have access to anything initially.
Okay, that's fine, but it comes from somewhere. Like I know
Yeah.
Tiffany's been working with it. I just don't know if I'm supposed to share the username and password with everybody.
Well, that's not, when you're talking about that password, it's not specific to Crystal. You're talking about.
Yeah, it's specific to
broader-
CUNJ and UTF. They're their own
Okay.
respective username and passwords.
Okay, yeah. So it's weird because Paul Cooper has access to United Teletech to do mortgage cancellations. He's never asked for a password. So like when I came across it, I had no idea what to do because he's never been requested to enter a password. But Tiffany said, no, here's the password. You have to enter a password. So
yeah, that's because they entered that years ago and it's been saved on this computer and he's been using it ever since and they haven't changed it.
Okay, so normally we should enter a password, so.
Yeah, but after this point now, it's saved, so you should be able to connect, no problem moving forward.
Okay, got it. Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
and I'm sorry, I'm looking on my screens here. Hardik, so I can provide you that username and password, so you have it. But essentially, we need, it's the ODBC drivers connections that enables them to connect to the database in the background.
Got it.
And making sure that it's the same, 32-bit driver, because these databases are 32 bits. And, with MSS, the people that work with those databases, they have UTF and CUNJ saved on their computer.
All right. I will try my best. If someone face such kind of issue in future, then I will try my best to fix this. But I would request you to share the credentials, so I will keep in my record.
Yeah. So, and I will just take a snapshot here. If you can document this to keep it for your records and for everybody, right? So
Sure.
here's a snapshot, and this is for people using reports, right? And then the credentials I can give you separately,
Sure.
for this. All right, so basically, yeah, so MSS. Yeah, just email me and then I'll email you back with the credentials, or I'll give them to you in the chat or whatever, separate from you. But this is what enables you to connect.
So,
Okay?
Sean, just want to clear one more thing that I remember last time you shared the credentials about the CUNJ and UTF. Uh, is I mean the MSS also have the separate credentials. I mean, or
No. So we're connecting, MSS is connecting into CUNJ and to UTF's database. We don't
okay,
have an MSS database at all, right?
okay.
We're working for them, doing work for them. So they each have their own database, they each have their own username and password.
So you share the credentials. Let me find out, and I will share with you. You can just double check so that I can keep you in my record.
Yeah. Okay, so I did think I gave it to you. But yeah,
Yeah,
either way, just let me know if
let
you don't
me
have them.
find out.
And
Yeah, let me find out in the chat. Maybe some credentials there. So I will share it with you. You
yeah,
can just double verify it.
yeah. And Debbie, I believe you should be good now.
Okay, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
All right, have a good one, guys. Talk to you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Sean,